think we get to go home today, sweetie. I can tell you're excited about that. All right, we are all changed into our normal clothes, ready to go home. She's still sleeping. Raelynn, it's so exciting, but you're still sleeping. You're just sleeping through all of it. Still need to take the IV out, blood pressure off. She's got these diodes here that give various readings. So yeah, we still gotta get all that stuff off. No more IV, Raelynn. No more IV. One step closer to getting out. Still sleeping. Look, Raelynn, we are leaving. We're leaving. Finally getting out. Here we go. We're this way, Raelynn. Raelynn, we're finally out of the hospital and going home. Now we're just gonna drive a couple hours. But then we'll be home. That's exciting. So altogether, Raelynn was in the hospital, I think exactly a week. Yeah, she went in a week ago today. So yeah, exactly 1 week. And she's doing good. It's always a little funny as during the process of deciding whether she can go home or not, because Raelynn always has seizures. And yet many doctors who aren't familiar with her don't know that. So they're really concerned about her seizures, and we're the ones who have to reassure the doctors oftentimes, no, it's okay, she has seizures, this is normal for her. And of course, not to say that seizures are okay, but that is her baseline, and we're not going to stay in the hospital forever just because she has seizures. That's something that we can work on at home as we continue to talk with our doctors there. So all that being said, we are glad that we're going home. One thing I love about living in a small town is that there is very little traffic there. Now right now, coming out of St. Louis, there's not a lot of traffic. It's pretty slow right now, and yet there's cars everywhere. You have to go a certain speed just to get on and off the highway. I love my small town. Can't wait to get home. Most of the time that Raelynn was in the hospital just now, Abby stayed with her. She stayed with her 4 nights. Then her dad stayed with her 1 night. Then I stayed with her 2 nights. So she was there 7 nights altogether. So yeah, full week. Of course, you never want to take your kid to the hospital. That's never a party. And yet, Abby and I have talked about how, in some ways, we prefer being the one to stay with her in the hospital, because in general, life is kind of busy, right? But then when you're in the hospital with Raelynn, life is very simple. You comfort Raelynn, you advocate for Raelynn. Anything else that you do other than that is just kind of extra. I was able to work on a sermon a little bit there while Raelynn took naps, but I didn't put high demands on myself. It's good just to take a break from life. While she was resting, I was resting. I've said many times on this channel, life is not all about what we can do, it's all about what God has done for us. We're grateful that this last week I was able to let Raelynn recover in the hospital. God was able to give us some rest in the process, and I'm really grateful that we can go home right now. What are you grateful for? Always remember to have hope, even when life seems hopeless. God bless you. We'll see you again next time.